Sensitivity is intelligence. With grace and skill, you have abundance. Welcome to the Psychic Hour. Host Kelly Brickle is a psychic medium, numerologist, healer, and teacher. Her passions are learning about the soul and energy. Whether through spirit, emotion, or vibrational numbers, there is always a pathway of information waiting to help. Now, here is your host of the Psychic Hour, Kelly Brickle.
Hello. Oh my goodness. Well, you're on from the beginning. I'm just gonna take it as it goes. That's so funny. Hello,
Hello.
Tammy.
Hi, Kelly.
Hello.
Surprise.
Surprise. It just goes the way it goes. Hello, everybody. We are having the Psychic Hour interview show today. We're going to be doing also a healing with Tammy leading towards like the middle end of the show. We're going to be doing a nice, just trance healing, going deep, and I implore you to stick around. So, let me just introduce Tammy from the beginning and we'll start talking. We have plenty of things to talk about. It's the holidays, Tammy.
Yes, my favorite times of the year.
Is Thanksgiving and Christmas your two favorite holidays?
Oh, yes. Yeah, big time. Yeah, it's such beautiful energy swirling around them.
It's definitely right before the holidays hit, there's like a heaviness because everyone's preparing or getting ready, or I guess having a moment to stop and reflect. And then that heaviness gets transcended into healing, hopefully. And um, it's a beautiful time of year. But right, we have the winter that just hit us, the purging.
Right. Yeah. And that's why I like to talk about the subject, because people have a tendency to say, oh, the holidays and Christmas and yay and joy. But it's not that way for everybody. And it's not that way for everybody consistently. So I just like to talk about it and talk about ways of keeping the joy in this, or finding joy in the season, and keeping the energy up.
There's plenty of joy to be had. There is, and it's important to talk about it because you're right. There's a lot of mixed emotions about the holidays, especially when there's the spiritual aspect of people don't understand how they can connect to others with, I guess, being themselves and showing up with family, showing up with friends. Again, it's just, yep, going deep. It brings up stuff. Hello, Jeffrey. Hello, Michael Christopher. I want to say hello to everyone coming on in. Hello, Evelyn. Hello, fellow beautiful soul Evelyn. Welcome, beautiful soul Tammy. Hello, beautiful tribe in this season of gratitude. That's the spirit. Get into the spirit. Live and alive from sunshiny Solvang, California. I hope I'm saying, is that how you say it? Solvang? Solvang?
So,
Solvang. Solvang. Hello, Jeffrey. Hello, Bernadette. I'm just saying hello, and then I want to share with you about Tammy. Hello, Sierra, Bernadette, Jeffrey. Hello, Marijuana, Ivan. Hello. Hello, Michelle. We got Michelle Ruland here. Hello, hello. Peace signs. Hello, Pen. Hello, Sherry Daniels. Hello, Jeanette. Thank you for sharing. Michael, what holidays are usually calm? What holidays are usually calm? Everything goes smoothly. Not always all of them. Yes. There's Lynn. Lynn's in the house. Winter, when do we get that? Now. Hello from Scotland. Hello. Oh, there's Jennifer Rose. Hello, fellow queen. Hello, Sharon. Welcome, everybody. Hello, Arika. And everyone's pouring in. Thank you so much. I'm going to jump around a little bit. And then hello, Rose. And I will get back to your comments, everybody. Thank you for your love. Share where you're coming in from. And happy holidays. Happy Thanksgiving. wherever you are in the world. Okay, 80 degrees in Cali today. It was warm and now it's getting cold. So, Tammy, are you ready to dive in?
I'm
Ready
ready
to
when you are.
Okay. Tammy Dakota is the owner of Supreme Healing Energy and Lifestyle Awareness. She is a professional international master healer and teacher, certified in master levels of Usui Reiki, Karuna, Holy Fire, Reiki, and is certified in drumming, a Reiki drumming practitioner as well. Tammy is a spiritual advisor with over 15 years of experience working with healing energies. She is passionate about teaching people how to heal and balance their mind, body, and soul based on energetic principles and lifestyle awareness. In so doing, expansion and expression of our best and highest self can be achieved. She especially loves mentoring people and sharing the wonders of Reiki with in person certified professional practitioner and master level training for Usui and Karuna Reiki, and also with Holy Fire to energy enhancement. You can connect with Tammy at supremehealingenergy.com. And you have some events coming up too that people can be a part of come the new year. Welcome, Tammy.
Hi. Thank you. Welcome, everybody. Thank you for being here. I'm grateful for the opportunity to connect with each of you. And I must say, Carla, that my heart goes out to you. My heart reaches to you and sends you love.
Hello, Carla. Hello. Thank you for joining us. My heart goes out to you too. Everyone in the comments, give Carla some love. This was a space of healing and encouragement. Hello, as everyone's coming on in. Carla, thank you for sharing your life. And Sharon, hello, hello. And everyone up top, you're sharing as well. Lynn was saying some more hellos. Jeffrey, thank you everybody for coming. So, Tammy, yeah, let's talk about gratitude and joy. Those are some topics that really are important this time of year because it does feel so wacky, if not joyous.
Right. Well, I personally, and this is, throughout the year, but especially this time of year. Whoops. Um, this time of year, it's important to keep our vibrations up with all that's going on. And so one of the ways that we can do that is through gratitude, because gratitude is a vibration similar to love. It's very high vibration. And living in a sense of gratitude can actually transform you. I'll say, sincere, heartfelt sense of gratitude cleanses our aura and raises our vibration with a genuine joy. And I can go
And
on if you want.
no, but
Keep
that's
going.
the word you
Any
used,
questions?
cleanse. You used the word cleanse because we take on so much year to year, and winter is when all this stuff, you know, like we're with our stuff. Think about it, metaphorically, it gets cold, so we're, hibernating, or all of a sudden we're inside and we have to go, oh, I don't get to go out and about. What's all this stuff in here? Whether it's the house, whether we know we have to see family, it all creeps up and we have to do some major cleaning. Fall invites that, but if we don't get around to it, my gosh, we get stowed in with all the stuff.
Right.
And we don't really talk about, I think, in the healing community we do, but in general in society, we don't talk about how important it is to cleanse and heal. We just say, let go. Well, that's a
Right.
process.
Right, how to cleanse and let go. And I really think that, and I'm hoping that gratitude will become a word of the future, kind of like a buzzword. I don't think it's there yet, but because it's such an amazing tool that we have access to improve our life, your life takes on a different meaning, because you view life as a different vantage point, and because of the energetic principles, your mind, body, and spirit collectively participate in this transformation, because of the energy that you experience.
And there has to be the presence that we give ourselves to even say, I am going to do this with my energy, because we might want to, we might say, I need to, but whether we show up for Reiki with someone else or we're doing something for ourselves, we have to actually give ourselves that opportunity. It's not just a thought thing. And I just want to remind everybody coming on in, because people are asking about like readings, or they're saying in the comments, like a hello and wondering what the show is today. We're going to be talking about healing, and then later we're going to be doing like a healing meditation, trance healing. So everybody who's going through something right now, Tammy is going to hold space later on in the show. Please stick around for that. That's how we're going to be facilitating giving love and sharing. Okay. So yeah, I mean, Tammy, so you are a healer. People come to you. They've come to you for many years. I've come to you for Reiki sessions. What is something
Yes.
that continually you're seeing for people in regards of how you are needing to hold space for people at this time?
Oh gosh, it's such a variance. I think that probably the biggest thing I see is lack of communication, people not being either honest with themselves and others, not being able to share their feelings, I think. About a variety of things, even if it's just the holidays, people that have the same rituals year after year after year. Sometimes not everybody in the family wants to continue those rituals, and they have different ideas. Well, then the other side of the family is like, no, we want to do our tradition. And so it becomes an uncomfortable stress, and then you have the people who have lost loved ones, maybe in the past year or years ago, or their family dynamics have changed. And I know for me, that's my case, family dynamics and lost loved ones. I shouldn't say lost loved ones because we know they're still here, but uh, to me, the gratitude of the experiences that I had with them on the earth plane, especially for holidays, increases my vibration and helps me through it.
Yes. I think that's really helpful you to mention the fact that people do not have the place to talk about their feelings. And we're not really able to do that with ourselves sometimes if we've never had the place.
Right.
And the mention of family just keeps doing the same thing. That could be for the holidays, that could be because, it's just how they act in general, and you have to come for the holidays. And Sierra mentions it's so hard to speak your truth sometimes. I think that's a doozy you just brought up. Like, it's hard.
I agree, and sometimes these are people that you could be in the same neighborhood or community, and you don't see them throughout the year until the holiday. Maybe it's an unhealthy relationship, or maybe it's a happy relationship, but people just don't make time. So kind of like a forced coming together. It's like people, if they could reframe their thoughts about their experiences, it would be helpful.
Reframing, and then also Bernadette's talking about how she actually helped um, with a recent video talking about holiday grief, and she focused on positive happiness celebration and being a huge advocate of the shadow self. And that's what a lot of this stuff is, like bringing into the light all the repressed stuff from ourselves, family. And that's why this is a really, really potentially healing time. But whoa, we feel it.
Well, and it's not all doom and gloom, bad memories and bad
Yeah,
relationships, thank God. But
thank
there's other factors that we need to take into consideration. Um, change in the our time change, so it gets darker earlier. We have less hours of light. We're busier. We take on more than what we can um, have possibly do. Our schedules are compact. We get less sleep. We eat more. We drink more. as a rule. And so there's, so we're not feeling as fit maybe as we'd like to. And by the time we do get together, we're exhausted. So people, I think need to um, consider, well, I'm trying to, yeah, I have a list of things that people can do, but just to shortcut it, review your list of things to do and cut out the things that aren't totally essential, or ask somebody else to do them. Don't take on more than what your schedule reasonably allows. And or instead of spending time at home, uh, trying to do something big and expensive, buy a puzzle. I love family times and holiday puzzles. I have grandkids, and we'll do 1,000 piece puzzle, and they love it, and it's quality time. So there's different ways of getting around the different burdens of the holidays, like time and money and etc.
And talking about this stuff is important. A lot of people feel this way, but they don't get a chance to talk about it. They know that maybe a lot of people feel this way, but again, holding space. And a lot of people are super happy during this time. Whether it's been easy for them or they shifted into a place of gratitude, gratitude is huge. Gratitude is so important. It's transformational, transcendent. Uh, I know that it helps me. My goodness, it changes completely any situation as soon as I tune into what I'm grateful for. There's always something. It's not as simple as, oh, there's always something. Like, no, there's literally so much connected to why we are where we are. Why our psyche and our soul actually chooses to participate where we are. Like,
Right.
we're here for a reason. Maybe not all of it's harmonious, but there's some things it's like there's an exact reason why you are here doing the job you're doing, having the friends you have, having the family you have. Your soul is still working through something and it's giving you something.
Yeah, I think we've all been told at least once or twice, "You signed up for this." And it's like, "Well, no, I didn't mean this." Right? A word about gratitude I wanna share with you, because it came up recently. My husband and I was thankful to take a trip to Lake Tahoe a week or 2 ago, and we were hiking to a waterfall, and it was mentioned to be an intermediate hike, and I said, "Okay, I can do this. We'll do this." And it was arduous to say the least. It was steep, and there was a lot of big rocks to climb, and get over and stuff. And so so I'll say it was a challenge. I mean, I knew I could do it, but it wasn't something I could hop, skip, and jump over. And I found myself saying, "I'm thankful to be here. I'm thankful to be in Tahoe with the beautiful weather, and I'm thankful for this experience." And I kid you not, I felt my energy shift. I felt a lift, and I felt like a burst of energy to help me get there. Um, we made it to the waterfall. But I just thought I wanted to save that for this talk, because it's an everyday experience with gratitude that really works. So I'm sharing this with you because if you find yourself in a tough situation of any kind, to look for something to be grateful about it, and see if it helps. You know.
Our consciousness is so vast and it can hook itself into anywhere, like the past, the anxiousness of the present moment. Um, and as soon as we're in gratitude, we return to that moment and we start to shift. Like, we're alchemists, what Ali Shaw said. We're alchemists. So all of a sudden, if we start going, well, this is actually quite great, and I can use this, and I have been using this, and this helps me, the body comes alive rather than suppressed with, wow, this is really hard. This is really difficult. I don't like this. I really don't like this. I do think, we guide our circuits.
Right, right. I wanted to share some words from Deepak Chopra. He's my main squeeze for wisdom. And so I'm thankful for his powerful words. And he says, experiencing, and it's two paragraphs, experiencing gratitude is one of the most effective ways of getting in touch with your soul. When you're in touch with your soul, you eavesdrop on the thoughts of the universe. You feel connected to everything in creation. You embrace the wisdom of uncertainty and you sense yourself as a field of infinite possibilities. Gratitude is a fullness of heart that moves you from limitation and fear to expansion and love. You can't have your attention on ego and gratitude at the same time. Lastly, the deeper your appreciation, the more you see with the eyes of the soul, and the more your life flows in harmony with the creative power of the universe. And so it is.
Absolutely. Absolutely. We can't do with our mind more than one thing at a time. We can really, really feel all jumbled up, but as soon as we go, I'm here, your body aligns. That is a power. And I don't think we remember that enough.
Right, right. Yeah, because they all go, we'll say hand in hand, mind, body, and soul. And so if you take one for a ride, the others follow. And you can't occupy the same thing with grief. If you once, if you lose somebody, once you get over, the grief and the healthy grieving, to be able to move yourself into a state of gratitude regarding the relationship or regarding memories or anything, any small thing that you can be thankful for with that person or people, to bring in that gratitude softens because it increases the vibration of the grief.
I think that that's so important because the grief still exists, but we can soften it, we can give it grace, we can
Right,
actually do something with it. It might do what it needs to do, but it's not like we're powerless. That's the whole thing about healing. Like when we come together, we're not powerless. When we have assistance from a fellow healer, we're not powerless. When we can tune into ourselves, we're not powerless because we're the world is busy. The world is busy. There's a lot of people in it personally or impersonally with what we're seeing and that is all so very very much, but when we go within, it's just us and our power is it's booming because
right,
we actually can do something just like all the things, Tammy. Like you can't do more than one thing at a time. It's like it's love or ego.
right. And I would never even consider downplaying the need for grief or the experience of grief in any given situation, because everybody experiences life in their own way, and so I would never downplay it. And it does have its benefits. You do need to move through it in your own time, but I'm suggesting that when you're ready to move into grief, and then as as you can, maybe increase your ideas of gratitude to help move past it.
I do believe. I love the comments people were saying, and so it is when you were reading Deepak Chopra's quote. We are not powerless; these are power tools. The grief is still there, but I give it grace. Melanie, you will never get over grief; just have to learn how to deal with it. That's a interesting question too. Everyone's so different. Do you believe that it's possible to get over grief, Tammy?
I think that there's truth in that statement, but for me, I vary it a little bit. The grief may be there, but you can increase its vibration to lessen the pain associated with it. Does that make sense?
Yes. Yes. I do think that grief can change. And sometimes grief can pair with other emotions where grief isn't the dominant emotion anymore. And it might still be with us, but it might come once every week instead of every day, or my goodness, once every year, or, it just really depends on the situation. It really does. And
Yeah. I was
yeah,
going to say, on the situation, the experience, the person having the experience, their life experience, what they bring to it, what coping mechanisms they had prior to the experience. So there's that's it's not a one size fits all, or it's not a catch all. And that's why everybody has to give everybody grace. Because I know, I think we've all heard somebody at one time or another tell us, it just takes time, or, kind of implying you should be over it by now. It's like, no, that's so wrong. It's just wrong. So we need to honor and respect each other's journey.
I think there's so much love in grief. The love that we didn't receive sometimes, or the love that we did receive. Again, it depends on the situation, but that place is a container for us to understand so much about other people and ourselves, and to change that container so it fits us better as we continue to learn from that space, rather than like harming us or impeding us, if it was doing so, or distracting, or that all could happen with grief, but to grow with it so it becomes a teacher, like every emotion and every experience on earth. And I love how you're saying, like, putting energy into the vibration so it's becoming like other things and changing. And I
Increasing it. And I want to address what Holly said, because it's a good point, that uh, not grieving her father's death, um, probably to the extent that could have, because you recognize where they're at and that they're in a better place. If you have that belief, and that to me is something to have gratitude over. When people transition, we may be sad for ourselves, but let's focus on the gratitude that they're no longer suffering, and the beautiful, if you have the belief, the beautiful glory that they're now residing in, and that they're with others. And so there's, when people are ready, good things to think about.
I think, right, whether it's our loved ones in spirit, or our loved ones who are still with us, or people we've come across, uh it's all sacred. It's Earth was created with, I believe, again, this is just my belief, with spiritual intention. So even the mess of Earth is a place of spiritual understanding, even though it's mind boggling. And Holly was talking about complex family karmic connections. I believe, yeah, we're playing those out in so many ways, right? Past lifetimes
How much
with
time do we have? No, I'm kidding.
oh gosh, right. That's great though. Lots to talk about. We'll have you back for Karma Connections, the Karma Connection show. It's
Uh,
complicated.
yeah,
Oh, wow.
complicated, but not, if we recognize that we are all in each other's lives for a reason, to teach each other and learn from each other. It's just that some people have harder lessons to learn than others. And, I give kudos to those that are here to teach the harder lessons, because in the long run, they have it worse off than we do, learning the harder lessons, if that makes sense.
I agree. I mean, we're not all made to get it easily, and some of those lessons are very, very difficult. Like where they will alter the body, alter the mind, or have devastating results. Like we're not all made to have devastating results of consequences for our lessons or things that we have to as a soul experience. But yeah, I mean, Melanie, she's talking about mom was 38, died through alcohol. I'm 44 now, so young. When she passed, had a lot of hate. Um, we get to look on the moments and the situations around us with people, and we get to choose, do I want something different? Because you're living that. Like regardless of it didn't happen, it not happening to you, like you're living that regardless. And you get to choose what you're leaning into as you're still having to deal with that to this day in healing.
And I'd like to suggest, I don't know in that situation, but in any situation when somebody feels like they've been wronged and they're sending hate energy to the other person, I really feel, even though it could be difficult, when you have somebody in your life that has wronged you or hurt you or taught you a tough lesson, uh, try to get to the point where you no longer send them hate energy or ill will. The best thing for you to heal from any situation is to ask your guides, ask your angels, or whoever you ask, and just intend that they be sent love and healing. Because most often, when people tread against others, they are needing healing themselves. But the point of that is to keep your personal vibration up, because if I'm holding anger towards somebody or hateful feelings or wishing them ill will, that's not good energy for me to hold. I On the other hand, if I say, okay, I recognize that this person, you know, is on some level not healthy, or she or he is teaching me a lesson, please send them love and healing for their best and highest good in all involved. And that to me is a very healing concept, and I know that it's hard, and if it's somebody that's too close to you or a situation that's too close to you, then I suggest people that find somebody who does prayer work or says prayers or sends energy, and ask them to do it for you until you're able to do it yourself. And again, spirit guides are always there. Ask your spirit guides to work with their spirit guides.
I do think that's important because we have to transcend the patterns that we've been given and the circumstances that life has presented us. If we know we're like, this is not it, I don't want to be this, I don't want to continue to have this in my life, I don't know what to do though. And it's not about us knowing, it's about us having faith sometimes. And Tammy was talking about find somebody who can guide you in that faith. It could be a person, it could be God, it could be angels. Um, like I know a lot of time I bring in the energy of angels or the energy of God or the universe, whatever you find sacred. I'm just talking about what is holy to you, what is reverent to you. Because I'm like, I can't figure it out. So I invite somebody to teach me. I invite an energy to teach me, or I invite an energy to take the lead as I observe. And because I know that I don't have to do this alone. So I'd rather bring in somebody or um, uh, an energy to then facilitate. I'm doing the best I can. So I, I welcome the help. I welcome the help, and it's energy of marketing. Archangel Michael, Archangel Uriel, whatever angel you connect to, they are going to come in with energy that no one person just solo can, and that's a great thing to share. It's like you don't have to do this alone, because how do you even conceptualize some of these things? Like, Sunshine is sharing. My mother died over 2 weeks ago, She spent nearly 6 weeks in ICU in a medical ward suffering. It was so hard to watch. My dad died when I was 12, 36 years ago. It hurt me so bad. I hope, let me see, they are together. She's saying, my mom was everything. She taught us all to be strong. I feel her love still. I'm proud of them both, and I will cherish their memories forever. No one is perfect. Forgiveness is important for healing.
Forgiveness is forgiving you peace. And that flows along with what I was saying about sending somebody who may be in a situation that warrants forgiveness. Forgiveness is about forgiving you peace and allowing them to go on their way and learn what lessons that they need to learn from the situation without affecting you any longer. And offering that forgiveness cuts the ties, the bonds that may be holding you together. So it's like releasing them and letting them go. But Sunshine, for the loss of your mom, again, my heart is with you also. That's pretty recent.
Sunshine, put love in the comments for Sunshine. And please, with all the comments, also, Melissa, I am grieving after my friend Travis died on July 19th, very suddenly. Everyone, thank you for sharing. It is not easy. Holly's asking, yes, prayer work. What do you think about people doing return to sender rituals? I agree, prayer is powerful. I have refrained from returning the negative energy to the senders. I think, oh,
Go ahead. No, go ahead.
I think that it is something to think about because people do it. A lot of people, like not even intentionally, a lot of people are mirroring the energy that they get and they're reacting. Like that's reactive behavior in everyday life. When we all of a sudden go, oh, you're going to treat me like that? Well, I guess you're going to have to deal with it too. Or isn't karma so and so? So we have to be very careful when we're just acting in life, not just even praying, just to think about that conceptually. I think when you're neutral, things sometimes bounce off of you. And sometimes people see the lesson in the mirror of what they created, and there was nothing negative about it. The neutrality creates the space of, whoa, this is me because you're not reacting. The energy's crazy, but you're not reacting to that. I'm aware now that the energy's crazy. I guess that's coming from me. You're not sad, but I am. I guess that sadness is coming from me. And so on and so forth for any um emotion. So the neutrality of just what is and not getting caught up in sometimes other people's patterns has a way of really highlighting what's going on for the other person. And then you don't get in their stuff because it's like that's their karma. So you just step out of the karma,
Yeah,
right?
and
Rather than
I
back.
I was going to say, and I'd like to add to that, and that's one of the reasons why it's really important for us to keep up our vibrations, to keep our vibrations high, because we're less vulnerable to energies that surround us that are of lower vibration, that somebody who may have ill will or not, or may be doing it unintentionally, if there's vibrations around you that are lower, your higher vibration will repel them. And if you're aware of energies being sent towards you, I don't get into the mindset of sending it back to them, because it sounds to me like there's intention there, sending it back to hurt them. It could be construed as that. I would suggest that, a prayer be said that any energies surrounding you that are of low vibration be transmuted for the good of the universe, or just you know wrap them in love. Please wrap any energies surrounding me or coming my way in love, and share them for the best and highest good for all involved. Different, depending on exactly the situation. I did want to mention, I don't know how much time we have, but with so many people having lost loved ones, can I do a plug for an event I'm doing coming up?
Yeah,
Online?
please.
Okay. On Saturday, Saturday, December 20th. Something else is going on February. No, Saturday, December 20th, Miguel Gonzalez and I are, and I'm sure most everybody knows Miguel, the beautiful
Hey,
spirit.
Miguel.
Yeah. Hey, buddy, if you're out there, um, we're going to be doing a mediumship and a energy infused experience that we'll be doing readings, and the energy infused experience that I do often brings your loved ones around. We can't promise, of course, but I'd say 95% of the time people have loved ones that, because you transcend to different realms in the energy and stuff. So mark your calendars for September. What am I? For December 20th, it'll be from 11 a.m. to 1 p.m. And it'll be on my Facebook and
Okay.
Miguel's Facebook too, I'm sure.
So I have your website down for anyone who wants to connect to you. We have Tammy's Facebook page that I'm putting in the banner as well, and we're gonna put her email. You're probably thinking about events you have coming up you're gonna do. So it's like it's all relevant, right? You're like, oh well, it's sometime next year we're gonna do this here and there. Um, so you'll have more than one opportunity, everybody, to work with Tammy. Um, but yes, please check out Miguel Gonzalez and Tammy Dakota. They're fantastic healers. They've been doing this for very, very many years. They can effectively hold space, lead, and really, really facilitate a lot of love and guiding energies. Something that comes to mind, and then like let's go into healing actually, but something that comes to mind was sunshine before we transition, and the question of sending back energies from Holly. Um, I think that one of the most effective things that I have found with dealing when there's a difficult situation is just asking the energy or God. It's like, just show me the truth of the situation. Just show me the truth. Let me have experiences with the truth on their end and my end so I can see things clearly. So I would have really, really interesting circumstances of very odd things happen where someone accidentally sends a text or accidentally says something or accidentally does this or that or something just lands in my lap where I go, great, I didn't even want to get into the let me send this back to you, I'm going to send this. I don't want that. I just want to know what's going on so I can say thank you or I wish you love, and there's nothing really to tango with. Like, because I don't want the chaos of what is this? Like, do you see me? Do I see you? Like, I'm mad at you. I want you to know if that's not working. And I don't want to be vindictive. I just want to know what's going on. So if you won't tell me directly, the universe will put it in my lap and I'll go, thank you very much. That makes sense. And that's very peace giving, let me tell you. And that has nothing to do with I'm going to exert myself and, you better tell me this. I better see that. You better know karma. No, it's just okay.
I was going to say that. And, oftentimes I have found that whether it's family members or friends or coworkers, the phrase, it's not about you. Right? It's not about me. I realize that it's not me. It's what they're going through. So, mind thoughts, they've got stresses unrelated to me that I don't even have any idea over, but I may take things personally, or there may be stress between us, and that stress is triggered or harder, or they're reacting tougher, or however you want to say it, because of what they're going through unrelated to me. So that may be a situation where you may want to offer them grace, or, like I said before, just offer love and healing for the best and highest good for all involved.
Absolutely. We're all going through stuff. And I think that when we're going through stuff and we have compassion for other people, but we're still in some type of close friendship, family relationship where there is, you have to have a check-in, even if someone's not going through something where they can be coherent or kind. There has to be some, like, if it's a mom or a best friend or a relationship, there has to be like, hey, I kind of have to talk to you. And if they're just not in the place, um, you just, you facilitate other things to go, how do we get there? Because this is not about the tug of war. How do we get there? Because I can't figure it out. Drop it in my lap. But anyway, that's another show, I would say.
Mhm.
The karmic family show in the
Right.
many lifetimes and compassion.
Capital K. Mhm.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes. Okay. But yeah, love yourself is the first step. It gives you opportunity to do, even have these options of consciousness. So let's shift into loving ourselves and giving ourselves some goodness, and sharing in the fantastic, awesome healing that Tammy is going to facilitate. Tammy, you just lead the way, and um, we're going to come together, everybody.
Okay, before we do that, could I have offer some quick tips for holding joy in the season? Just real quickly is to say that to remember nutrition, sleep, and fun are so important because stress depletes all of those. And some things that people may not know, some of my favorites are, is that you can improve your mood with sunlight. So if you're having a stressful period, just, take even 10 minutes to go out in the sunshine or near a window to absorb the rays of the sun. That stimulates the production of serotonin. So that'll help you feel better. And my big one is, because I love it, is to take a whiff of citrus, boil citrus fruit, with no chemicals added, just some orange slices. And that also, research shows that a certain citrus boosts the feeling of well-being. And also enjoy a spicy meal because they trigger endorphins for euphoria. And also so many, take the time for Christmas movies, holiday, the funny ones, not the serious ones, but the funny ones. I don't know if anybody's seen it. Maybe you can tell me in the chat box. Ernest Saves Christmas. That's one of my all-time favorites because it's
That's a
just
great movie.
funny. It's just funny. So um okay,
Such a
yeah,
funny
and do
movie.
yeah, I was going to say, and maybe if you have time, do some volunteer work as an individual or as a group. So, and I'll stop there. Well, okay. One last thing. There's
Can't
what we
complete.
call, yeah, Christmas with the Cranks. Um, there's what we call a Hoku point. It's the fourth joint on the large intestine. It's a acupuncture point, but you can use acupressure with it. It's good for relieving many kinds of pain and headaches and other discomforts. It's located right here between the joint of the thumb and
Oh, lift your hand up so everyone can
uh,
see. Lift your
can you
hand
see
straight
that?
up.
And
Yes.
the index finger, and just kind of gently rub it for about 30 seconds. And it helps to relieve, like I said, headaches and joint pain, muscle pain in the body. And it's good for soothing and calming oneself and letting go. Okay.
Mm. Yeah, that feels nice. I like that. Um, Michael Zinn just joined. Hello, Michael Zinn.
Hey, Michael,
Hello,
you're just in time.
Nancy. Just in time for the healing. And everybody else as well. I want to say Karen Bonifilio. Hello, Geraldine, Kweezy, Lynn. Hello, thank you. I'm just seeing who just came in just recently. We got some hosts in the house. What's up, Karen, Lynn, Nancy, Michael, both Michaels? Thank you for being here, everybody. Okay. So Tammy, just continue to guide us.
Okay, a quick reminder to put your phones on airplane mode or silent. So, okay. Get yourselves comfortable. Okay, as we journey inward, closing your eyes and focusing on the breath, allowing any noise inside your room or outside your room to deepen and enhance your experience. Feel your lungs expand and contract with each breath. Feel the warmth of red energy flowing from Mother Earth to the soles of your feet and sacral spine and flowing up your entire spine and body. Gently look up and see a supreme, sparkling, white universal light showering over you and through you. Feel it blending with the earthly energy to nourish each and every cell of your body. We dedicate this event to God and the spirit world, for our family members and spirit guides who are gathered here to join us today and every day. We welcome them. We hold great gratitude for their love and support and guidance and healing energies bestowed upon us. As you continue breathing deeply, take a moment and find yourself high up on a hill. You're at the very top, overlooking a grassy knoll with a babbling brook in the distance. You can see it and hear it. It's nearby. The scene is picturesque and fills your senses. Take a deep breath and breathe it all in. And now take a moment to ponder. Ponder your existence. Ponder your blessings throughout your life, past and present. Hold gratitude for those blessings. Taking deep breaths, taking in the beauty that surrounds you. Taking in gratitude for the greenery, the colors, the blue skies, the clouds, the cool breezes, and the warm sun shining over you. The scene could be a slice of heaven. Just take your time to take it all in. Walk around and look around. Feel the energy of Mother Nature surround you and embrace you. Feel God's love surround you. Feel God's love embrace you and hold you close as you experience that oneness with God. Go into your heart and give yourself gratitude. What about you are you thankful for? What might others be thankful for you? What might God be thankful for you? Again, feel God's love embracing you. Visualize our Mother Earth and embrace it. Experience radiating light and joy. Intend divine love flow through every heart for all those you know and all those you don't know. And even to those that you may be at odds with, those that you may not fully understand. Share this divine love with all living beings. As you feel the love flow through your very being, throughout our world and universe, feel your connection and feel your oneness. Feel a sense of gratitude fill your being as you are united with God, heaven, and earth. Recognize that you can return to this grassy knoll, this beautiful place, anytime, anywhere. When you're ready, take some deep breaths and begin your walk back to your room. With each step, allow gratitude from Mother Earth to flow through you. As she is grateful for the sharing of the love and the oneness with each of us and God. When you're ready, find yourself back in this room, gently focusing on your breath. Slowly take some more deep breaths. When you're ready, gently focus on your eyes and allow them to open.
I feel like I want to yawn a lot.
Relax.
How is everybody doing? How is everybody feeling? As you come on back. Jennifer's giving some love. What a beautiful show. Thank you so much. Thank you, Tammy. If anyone wants to share their experience, how they are feeling. I definitely feel like there was a lot of energy moving. I saw a lot of green, and there's been a theme of that. Like, I wanted to wear green today. The flyer is green. Goodness. Lots of yawning. And I just felt and saw so much green, like dark green, light green, mint green, light blues, dark blues. There's a lot of green and blue going on, and a lot of reconnecting and grounding. It was good. It was very restorative. Evelyn, I fell asleep several times. That's not a bad thing.
What people think is sleep might not be sleep. It just might be your vibration. You're in an altered state that feels like sleep, but you still receive the energy that's intended for your best and highest good. And I might mention that the energy will continue to work with each of you for a few days. So just allow it to flow and yeah, be good with it. I would like to say how I'm feeling, and I feel, Kelly, truly so much gratitude to you for having me come on so that I can share with these beautiful souls any information that we trust is for everybody's best and highest good. And so I thank you, and I thank everybody for taking the time on what is undoubtedly a busy day to be here.
Yeah, in a little bit, people might be cooking, but whether you're around the world or a super Dougie says from San Diego, thank you for being here. We're in gratitude. I'm in gratitude of you, Tammy. Kim Princess saying, so beautiful. Thank you. I'm crying, but an emotional release because I felt loved. It's powerful.
That's beautiful. And I might say on December 20th, this was just a quick 10 minutes for time. The other one will be at least 30 minutes. So it's really a beautiful experience indeed.
And Evelyn was saying, because she fell asleep, she says, I think I got out of my own way for healing.
Beautiful. Beautiful.
We have a lot of hearts. Love you, Tammy and Kelly. Love you, Jennifer. Happy Thanksgiving. Lynn, we love you. Nancy, we love you. Evelyn, we love you. We're getting a lot of hearts and love. Evelyn, let's please do this again sometime. We really need healing in this world. So much gratitude, Tammy.
Thank
Yes, let's
you.
do
My
this
heart
again.
is just burst wide open. Thank you. Thank you. Be careful what you pray for. I might be back every week.
Hey,
Just kidding.
Tammy, that can be arranged. If that is harmonious, that can be arranged. Sunshine, thank you, Tammy. That was amazing. Sending love to all. Happy Thanksgiving and hearts. Tammy, something to the mood already is light. Oh, really quick. Happy Thanksgiving to everybody here. Grateful for you all from Kim Princess. Uh, Something that I love just to kind of talk about for a moment before we begin to close. A phrase you had, turning the OOO into ho ho ho, a holiday hard shift. I would love to kind of talk about just a little bit of a heart shift with that fun incentive.
Okay. Well, I think you mean right now?
Yeah,
I
what
got
we can continue to have, like turn
uh,
our we're what our turkey squawks into I don't know, something else. I'm trying to reverse, create a little
yeah,
feminist
yeah.
ho, 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 oh, to ho, ho, ho.
Well, it really is about, like I said, gratitude is my number one. And then let me see, I have some notes here. I can just real quickly view is oops, wrong one. Sorry. I'm probably taking up all the time that I had. Uh,
No, hey, whatever comes to mind. It's just I love the way that you um, you know, have the creativity of the oh to ho ho ho. Uh, turn the
yeah,
bad stuff into delicious stuffing. I don't know.
right,
The plan
right, right,
words.
right.
Turn
Yeah,
the you're s you're drowning in gravy. You'll be in a gravy boat soon enough. I don't know.
right, right. Yeah. Floating your boat in gravy, or grabbing the life raft or whatever in the boat. I
The gravy
I
boat.
don't know. Um,
How about a new program, Healing with Oh, she's gunning for you, Tammy.
who's
She's your
that?
advocate. Evelyn.
Jennifer? Oh, Evelyn.
Evelyn is saying, "How about a new program, Healing with Tammy?" Yes, hoping to plant the seed here. I don't have Facebook. Oh, this is from Evelyn from YouTube.
Usually you call, or if somebody calls, I haul. So yeah, I would be honored to um yeah, to come back. I was gonna say, I didn't know if you were looking for more alternatives for turning the O into ho ho ho, or is that a different call?
However
I'm
it comes
confused.
up, however it comes up. I just thought it's fun. It's
Okay,
just
because
fun.
I do have some notes here. In addition to what I already mentioned, like the citrus and the spicy food, it's really about getting yourself organized and um, not taking on more than you can, delegating, chores and, making it a potluck. I say lessen, uh, control what you can in the situation and have flexibility. Unload some of the chores or the things that you've taken on and learn to say no, because I don't do as I do as I say, because we can do it all, right? Um, Work on shedding the holiday perfection impulse. Again, flexibility is key. And plan holiday activities outside the home. Most cities or houses of worship have no cost or low cost programs for people to enjoy together, and really take the essence of the holidays back to center. To be the heart center of love. That's the important thing. Kind of take the commercialism out of it. Although, don't tell my husband that.
Some
So,
people love the festivities.
yes. Oh, yeah. The festivities. It's like, going around looking at Christmas lights. Thank God they're back. But, there's so many things that are low cost or no cost, or maybe instead of giving gifts, there's at Wild Rivers and at the Orange County Fairgrounds for $50 per person ish. Maybe, because that sounds like a lot of money, but if that's your Christmas gift to people, that could be cheaper than shopping. And if you do Christmas shop, make sure that you make a list and budget yourself as to what you can truly afford. And if you can't afford it, some of my best gifts were a card that people wrote to me, their sentiments that they've written to me, or just keep it simple. The
Keep it
kiss for the
simple.
holidays under the mistletoe.
And yeah, not to overdo it. We're already overwhelmed. Too much doing leads to do. So we just want to
Right.
um keep it simple. Keep it
Right.
special
Right.
and simple. What's the phrase again? Keep it some what's the double
Keep it
S?
simple, sweetheart.
Keep it simple, sweetheart. Okay. Yes.
Yeah. Yeah. And I
Thank
was going to
you,
say,
Michelle.
probably a big thing is to set aside differences, to accept family members and friends as they are and where they are. Even if they don't live up to your expectations, set those expectations aside and just come from a place of love. I try to come from a place of love every day. And if that's not your practice, the holidays is a good time to start. And I
I
think I'll
think
close with that.
that's powerful as well. That's powerful as well. Michelle, that was beautiful. Thank you both. Sunshine. We are having Christmas in Mom's house this year. That's beautiful. Her death has brought us closer together.
Something to be
How
grateful for.
well noted. Um, we never know what's going to happen, and gratitude comes from many different pathways. I wanted to say Kim was rooting for you too. For Tammy, I want to see more of you. You are great. So we're gonna have Tammy back. That's no
Thank you.
surprise.
Here goes my heart bursting wide open.
Woo!
Thank you. Mhm.
Beautiful Tammy from Jennifer Rose. Yes, it is. And Evelyn, almost forgot to tell you, I love your little turkey of abundance in the bottom of the screen. Thank you. Sunshine, thank you so much. Everybody, thank you. We'll definitely have Tammy back on. We are going to be having our show next this week with Lynn Juno's Kaleidoscope of the Soul at 10 a.m. on Friday. And then it's Jennifer Rose and Embracing Infinity on Friday, 12 p.m. Pacific. I'm saying Pacific Standard Time. So Lynn is 10 Pacific Standard Time. Jennifer is 12. And then I will be on at 12:30 with Jennifer. We're talking about a holiday theme of finding spirituality in solitude. So there's a theme going on here, and that's at 2:30 Pacific. So you can join us then, and we will say Happy Thanksgiving, everybody. In the meantime, thank you so much for being here with us. Please go with love, love, luck, and light. And don't forget to live. We will see you very soon on Friday. Thank you again, Tammy. Take care,
And thank
everybody.
you, everybody. Bye.
Bye.